lovelies! Today I'm going to be showing you how to start in Welcome to Bloxburg. Even if you've already played Bloxburg before, I'm going to be showing you some building tips, decoration tips, working tips, and more, so make sure to stay tuned. Let's get on with the video. When you click play, you should be able to see three main buttons. If you click the options button, you'll be able to change basic settings like who can donate to you, the weather, etc. If you click the store button, you should be able to see Gamepasses, Bloxburg money, and V-Bucks. These all cost Robux. The little house button here is the neighborhoods. You can make a neighborhood for 150 Robux a month. It's basically a private server for you and your friends. If you want to join someone who has a neighborhood, you can click the Join Now button and type in their username and press Continue. So now you can click Play. When you click Play, you'll get the option to choose a blank plot or some other pre-built houses they have. Since I've already played, I have plots, so I'm just going to choose one. Because I'm premium, I can select where I want my plot. But if you don't have premium, just click select and your plot should load for you. A box should pop up with your daily reward. Since I'm premium, I get double rewards, but you can just click cash out and you should get the reward. So you can go down to the little person icon in the bottom menu to see your moods. The 4 moods are fun, hunger, energy, and hygiene. To make your energy higher, you can either use a couch or a bed. To make your fun higher, you can use a TV or any other electronics. So for a TV, you just click on the TV and choose turn on, and make sure you press watch, otherwise your fun's not going to go up. Also, an extra tip is sit down so your energy won't go down as you're watching. To get your hunger up, you're going to need to cook, or you can order or buy something from the pizza or burger place. Right now, I'm going to be showing you guys how to cook. So if you go to your skills tab, then you can check your cooking level or intelligence level and more. The higher your cooking level is, the more things you're able to cook. Right now, I'm only on level 5, so I can only cook a variety of things. But we're going to start by cooking some hot dogs. So just go to a fridge and click take ingredients and choose hot dogs. You can use a stove or a cooktop just to fry them. Or you can click on the little thing where it says fry at the bottom, and that will tell you what you need to do, what you need to use to do that. Little letters and finger things should pop up. If it's blue and has a finger in it, then that's where you're supposed to touch. If it's a letter, touch that on your keyboard if you have one. Once it's done cooking, you can put it down on a table by clicking the table and choosing place hot dogs. To eat it, you'll need to only take a portion, so just click on the hot dogs and choose take portion. So then you can press the little hot dog at the bottom to make you eat it, and then just X out the plate. To level up your hygiene, you can go and find a bathroom. And the shower is the quickest way, but you can also use the sink or the toilet. So just click on the shower and press use. To go to work, go to the little person icon on the bottom menu and choose work. Then press go to work and choose a job. I recommend the delivery person since that pays the most. When you get there, just click E when you get close to a pizza to take it, and then find a moped on the outside and press E, and then you should start riding it. Then with the little yellow arrow, just follow it until you find the person that you need to give it to. Click E to give it to them, and then you can drive back to the pizza place and get another pizza, and then just repeat this, and then you'll start making money. When you think you're done working, you can click End Shift, and it should give you a paycheck and tell you how much you've made. So I have excellent employee and I'm on level 27, so I'm probably going to be making more money than you if you're just starting out. But if you keep working over certain periods of time, then you should be able to level up and then you can make more money. So you can click on a mailbox and choose build mode to get into build mode. And in the bottom right hand corner, you can see there's an undo button, a redo button. You can change the grid size. You can change floors if you have the multiple floors game pass. You can turn on advanced placement and turn it off if you have advanced placement. If you click 3 dots, you can toggle the roofs, you can change the time of day, and you can bulldoze. The X is if you want to exit build mode, the trash icon is if you want to delete something, the stamp icon is if you want to duplicate something, and the paint palette icon is if you want to color something. On the bottom left hand corner you can see build, decorate, and inventory. The inventory will keep anything you've gotten from certain holidays, if you've gotten trophies, and it'll keep anything that costs V-Bucks. So to start building a house, you're going to need walls. So you can go to the build button and choose walls. If you want to build walls, just hold down and drag your cursor. So I've seen a lot of people make box houses. Try not to do that and try to add more shape to it just to make it look more realistic. Try to keep some space between the front door part and the sidewalks so that you can add a pathway. When creating a pathway, try not to make the turns too sharp or try not to make it too straight. Instead, try and make it more curved so it's not as hard as a straight pathway. Now for roofs, you can go to build and choose roofs. My favorite roof is the gable roof. So when you're making it, I would not recommend using automatic placement. Instead, choose the gable roof and click the place where it says automatic placement to change it to manual placement. This will give you more freedom about how you want to place your roof. So you can just make 4 dots, and then you can toggle the height, and then just right click to create the roof. For me, I like adding pillars onto the walls. I just think it makes the house look better. But you do need advanced placement if you're going to do this, unless you're going to place the pillar before you place the walls, which just makes it a little bit harder. After you place the pillars, you can see that there's a little bit of space between the roof and the wall. So I personally don't like how that looks. I just think it looks weird. So I take a wall trim and I just use the thin crown molding to create like the divider between them. So now you can click the little paint palette icon, and I'm going to be painting the path right now. So if you go to material, you can search up certain materials and you can just look at all the different textures that you can use. And the other tab is color, so you can change the color, but right now I'm just going to be using medium stone gray so I can match the path to the concrete on the sidewalk. When you're adding your floor, try not to use automatic placement because it can sometimes make it look weird, especially if you're using wooden planks. So I'm going to use manual placement and just click on all the corners, and then you should be able to create your floor there. So I'm going to be showing you how I build a living room. So I like putting a TV on top of a fireplace or a console table. Right now I'm going to be using a fireplace. I'm going to be changing the light from a yellower color to more linen, since it's a more neutral color. Since it's a small house, I'm going to move the fireplace into more of a corner at an angle so I can fit the kitchen on the other side. In decorations, you can find electronics, which will have the TV. I'm going to use the AccuSlim TV, and we're just going to put that also at an angle on top of the fireplace. So in the extra space, I'm going to add some decorations. Some really good decoration to add is plants, books, there's a lot of different things you can add. So we're going to add a contemporary armchair, and we're going to paint it to keep kind of a pinkish theme in this house. If you're new, so to move an item, just tap on it, and then you can just drag your mouse around, and you should be able to move any item. If you want to rotate an item, click the item and press R to rotate. You can click the grid on the right menu to change how much you want it to move. If you want it to be more like a snap to grid type thing, you can kind of experiment with how you like to do that. Some really great decorations that I love adding is plants. I try to add plants everywhere I can, and I like making the leaves lighter just to make it have more of a pastel look. I'm going to go over some game passes. So you can click the little settings button at the bottom and choose store. So as you can see, I have all the game passes except the stereo. The stereo is 400 Robux, and I personally don't think it's worth it. You can play music in in a car or in a house if you have a stereo. But I just don't think that it's necessary, so I don't have that one. The next one is advanced placing. I have this one and it's 300 Robux, and I think this one is definitely worth it. Especially if you like building, then this will help you build kitchens and basically every room, but the kitchens mostly because you can put things more closer together and more like inside each other. So you can make counters and cabinets a lot easier. It also helps if you're trying to build a roof and put some pillars underneath it, or just pillars along the walls. The next one is large plot. I don't think this is necessary, but it is nice to have if you want to build like bigger houses, like mansions or castles or whatever. So I have this one. I don't normally use that much of it, but I don't think you don't need to have it. Multiple floors is 300 Robux, and I think this one is definitely worth it. You can make 4 extra floors, so then you can have 5 floors in all, and it definitely makes your house look a lot better, and I think it's worth the Robux. And then basements is also kind of like a large plot. I don't think it's necessary, but if you like to build, then I think you might want this one. Basically, you can build rooms or like even a house underground, and you can make porches if you use a roof in the basement. Excellent employee is also something that isn't necessary, but if you like playing the game and you want to make a lot more money, then I think this one's worth it. I believe it's 300 Robux. You can make money faster and you'll level up faster. Premium is 400 Robux. You get a name tag, you get a higher donating level, you can choose where you want to spawn your plot, and you get double daily bonuses, and your bills are halved. I think this one's worth it if you play the game a lot, but if you don't, then I don't think you need this one.